Before you water your plant again, stop for a second, because most plants don't die from neglect. They die from confusion. And the most confusing part? Overwatering and underwatering can look almost identical. So if your plant is drooping, yellowing, or slowly declining, don't guess. Today, we're going to figure it out together. Here's why this is tricky. Both overwatered and underwatered plants can droop, turn yellow, drop leaves, and look weak. So watering more could fix it, or it could make it worse. And the difference is usually hiding in one small detail. Don't decide yet. We're going to look deeper. First question, touch the soil. Is it wet or dry? If the soil is still wet and your plant looks sad, that's your first clue. If the soil is bone dry and pulling away from the pot edges, that's another. But here's the important part. Soil alone is not enough. Let's start with overwatering. Overwatering isn't about how often you water. It's about how long the roots stay wet. Imagine roots sitting in heavy soil with no air. They can't breathe. And when roots suffocate, the leaves slowly change. You might see yellow leaves that feel soft, drooping even though soil is moist, mushy stems, fungus gnats, or a slightly sour smell from soil. Overwatered plants don't look thirsty. They look tired. But wait. Before you decide your plant is overwatered, there's something that can make an underwatered plant look exactly like this. Underwatering is simpler, but it has its own signs. The soil is very dry. The pot feels light when you lift it. Leaves may curl inward, feel thin or papery, develop crispy brown edges, or look dull instead of glossy. Underwatered plants look desperate. Overwatered plants look suffocated. The feeling is different. Touch the leaf. Is it soft and limp? Or dry and fragile? Still unsure? Good. Because this is where most people make the wrong decision. Here's something most beginners don't realize. A plant can be overwatered and still look thirsty. When roots rot from staying wet too long, they lose the ability to absorb water. So the leaves droop, and people think it needs more water. So how do you really know? Not by the leaves alone. We need one more clue. Gently press the stem near the base. Is it firm or slightly mushy? Check the drainage holes. Does water sit there long after watering? Lift the pot. Does it feel heavy even days later? Smell the soil. Healthy soil smells earthy. Rotting roots smell sour. This is how you confirm overwatering. If everything is dry, lightweight, and crispy, that's underwatering. Now you know for sure. If it's overwatering, stop watering for now. Let soil dry properly. Increase airflow. Make sure drainage holes are clear. If it's underwatering, water deeply, not just a little sip. Let excess water drain fully. Adjust your watering rhythm slightly. No dramatic changes, just small, thoughtful corrections. Here's something comforting. Most plants don't die overnight. They give signals. The more you observe instead of react, the more confident you become. Overwatering and underwatering aren't failures. They're lessons in understanding your home's rhythm. And sometimes, even when watering is perfect, leaves still turn yellow. Before you water your plant again, stop for a second. Because most plants don't die from neglect. They die from confusion.